Hey, what's up guys? Carlos Hidalgo here from KnowItInsight.com. Today's Midday Power Up is about how to vibe with other people, okay? You've probably heard the word vibe before, and you might not know what it means or exactly how someone vibes with someone else, okay? Well, vibe is just short for vibration, all right? When you're vibing with someone, you're taking the interaction to a deeper level, all right? You're establishing a really strong connection, and you're making it a more present and focused interaction, all right? So when I'm vibing with someone, I want them to feel like there's a little bubble, okay, surrounding both of us, and it's just a cozy, relaxed, comfortable, enjoyable interaction, okay? We're having a good conversation, and they just feel like they can tell me anything, okay? That's what I mean by vibing out. And that happens when you and that other person are on the same level, okay? When you're on the same wavelength, the same frequency, okay? Obviously that's the goal when you talk to everybody, is you want to be on the same page as them. You don't ever want to feel like they're talking to you and they feel totally like, wow, this person just doesn't get me, okay? That's obviously what you're not shooting for. You want everyone that you come in contact with to at least feel some kind of rapport, some kind of connection or similarity, all right? So, example that I use is playing guitar. All right, now I play a little guitar, and I play with one of my cousins. And one of the first things that we do, and anyone who plays guitar knows that the first thing you do is you tune up. Okay. Now there'll be times where I haven't seen my cousin in a long time, and you know I always bring my guitar whenever we hang out, and we won't even have a conversation. All right. The first thing we'll do is we'll grab the guitars, and I just kind of walk over to him, and we start tuning up. And what you're doing when you're tuning up your guitar is you're loosening or tightening the tension of the string, okay? And that alters the vibration, which ultimately kind of puts you guys, you guys can play in the same key, okay? Now, if he played a certain chord and his strings were at a different tension, and I was playing the same exact chord and my strings were at a different tension, it wouldn't sound the same, okay? We wouldn't be able to bounce off each other, all right? However, when everything's tuned up, we can play the same chords, we can play in the same key, and things are gonna sound the right way. All right, so like I said, you know, I'll go a long time without seeing him, and we'll just tune up and we'll start playing guitar, and it's almost like we're having a conversation. Okay, it's crazy, but that must, maybe it's just a musical thing, but so that's kind of the example I use when talking about vibing out with someone or taking that interaction to a deeper level. All right, so 3 ways that I go about doing this are: first thing I do is I give that person my undivided attention, okay? I want them to feel like I have nothing better to do but to listen to them and to hear their story, okay? Now, it's difficult because as we're talking to people or we're listening to them, our natural tendency is to just to reply with whatever it is that we think we have to say. So like, let's say they're talking about a recent trip to Florida. I'm gonna say, oh wow, I live in Florida. And I'm already thinking of what I'm gonna say in order to relate to them, okay? Now that's detracting, it's taken away from being present in that moment, okay? And although they might not see the gears turning in my head, all right, they might be able to see me breaking eye contact or me suddenly kind of getting jittery because I'm anxious to talk and to tell them, you know, what I have to say, instead of just totally letting them have the floor, let them get through with what they're saying, and then once they're done, then me replying, okay? So I try to give them my undivided attention. Almost act like I'm a therapist, or like I'm not a psychologist. Is a psychologist? Yeah, like a therapist. And I'm just there like listening to them, just letting them kind of vent and just express themselves, all right? Be present-minded, just absorb everything that they're telling you. And I even try to really like put myself in their shoes. So I try to think, okay, what was this person feeling when they were, you know, doing whatever they were doing? That helps me kind of stay engaged and really focused on what they're talking about. Now, on a deeper level, another thing I'll do is I will match their energy, okay? Now, I don't mean like, you know, mystical energy, but I match their level of energy. So if someone's talking to me and they're kind of, you know, I would say mellow, this is kind of a mellow tone right now. I'm not talking too fast, not too slow. I would match it, okay? I'm not gonna talk to them and be like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, I remember that one time when I was there. Yeah, that was a good time. Okay, so they're gonna be like, whoa, man, like chill out, all right? And vice versa, if they're kind of a little more energized than I am, and they're speaking a little quicker, and they're kind of a little more, I don't know, a little more hype, then I would not want to talk to them like this and be totally mundane and just too chilled out, because then they're going to be like, whoa, dude, what are you high? Okay, so again, you want to match their energy level, or at the very least, you kind of want to, you want to match their energy level or be a little bit higher, okay? So you want to bring people up. You never want to bring them down, but you don't want to bring them up so much that they're like, whoa, dude, lay off the coffee, okay? So matching their energy level. You want to match the rhythm that you're speaking in, at the pace, okay? I don't want to talk too fast, don't want to talk too slow, don't want to talk too loud, all right? So that's what I mean by matching their energy. The next thing that I'll do is I will go ahead and try to mirror their body language. So that can be anything from sitting the same way, using the same amount of gestures. I'm actually scratching my eye, that wasn't part of the example, but matching their gestures, eye contact, holding solid eye contact. Now, you don't want to stare at them, okay? You don't want to like melt them with your laser beam eyes, but you do want to have about 70 to 80% eye contact throughout the conversation, okay? Naturally, people are going to break because not everyone has the same ability to maintain eye contact. Some people are a little more intimidated by it. So, you know, you just try to match the same amount, and you want to have them feel comfortable. So don't stare them down, but definitely don't be wandering, because then it shows that you're not really paying attention, okay? Like I said, with their position, if they're sitting and they all of a sudden cross their leg like this, well, I'm not going to do it at the exact same time, but I might wait maybe, I don't know, 30 seconds, maybe even a minute, okay? But eventually what I'm going to try to do is put myself in the same position, all right? And at first you might do it kind of awkwardly, but eventually become easy, and you can just kind of do it second nature. And what that's doing is, behind the scenes, their mind subconsciously is thinking, wow, this person sits like me, they talk like me, they act like me, this person must be just like me, okay? And obviously, we try to find people that are similar to us. We don't just become friends with people that are completely the opposite. No, we try to be friends with people that are kind of like us. I guess we're narcissistic in that way. So on a deeper subconscious level, that's what's happening to the other person. They're seeing you do all these things, and they're thinking, wow, I can be comfortable, I can be at ease because this person's like me. They have similar interests. They're not going to hurt me, okay? You can even go as far as mirroring their breathing, all right? So if they're breathing at a certain level, you can match their breathing, okay? And that's something very therapeutic about breathing. So when you see someone who's breathing at the same pace as you, it's very rhythmic and it's very soothing, and it creates a very comfortable interaction. So those are a couple things that you can do. Now, you don't have to use all of them at the same time, okay? It'd be just way too much to be concentrating on, and again, that's going to take away from what they're saying. But the more you start to practice this and just have it in the back of your mind, the easier it'll be for you to do without making such a big scene and breaking away from the actual interaction itself. So hopefully that helps, guys. Feel free to use those things and see how your interactions, you know, how they go from here on out. Hopefully they become more comfortable, and you can start to vibe out with people. Feel free to subscribe, like, and you know, check out some of my other stuff at noend-insight, insight.com. And if you'd like to receive health or lifestyle coaching from me, you can just shoot me a message there at the site. So, all right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. And until next vibe session, later.